there, this is the alien Wicked.
And this is the Ducky Gwen. Welcome to another installment of Ducky and the Alien. First, Wicked is going to talk about her most recent accomplishment, and then we're
Yeah,
going
this
to
is like
be
the weird one.
doing a part two of the previous episode, which we discussed our own catfishing and scamming experiences.
Yes, that's right. First of all, I was in a basketball tournament today.
Well, that's awesome. Judging
Yeah,
by the
that
pictures
was
you sent
awesome.
earlier, I bet it went well.
It did because I got gold. The farts from a star, gold.
That is so freaking cool.
Yes. I almost had a heart attack when I saw the gold medal come my way. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe my team got the gold medals.
Just for the sake of sharing a little tidbit, gold medals indicate first place, so I take it you came in first place. You and your team, that is.
Yes, that's right. I was shocked that anything involving me would be first place.
For me, I bet it took a lot of practice to get to that point.
Actually, I don't know what took that, but it got there. I must have had I must have had something in my past life or something.
Maybe, yes.
Because I was always interested in basketball, but never was able to get the dang sphere, as I call it, or ball, into the net until recently.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Yes.
I used to play basketball a lot when I was in middle school, but I wasn't particularly too good at it. I did manage to get balls into the hoop a few times, but for the most part, I sucked at it.
I
Main
did.
reason
I was
was
on fire.
because I was scared of getting hit by a ball whenever it's thrown to me, believe it or not.
Oh, I was afraid of that too.
For real? You were?
Yeah, getting the ball in the face timing a ball.
Oh,
Yeah, I was afraid of it, but I still dug in.
you're so brave.
Thank you.
Really, you're so brave.
Thank you very much.
Is no wonder that I don't play any form of contact sports. And when I do, nothing much changed. I still get afraid of having a ball thrown in my face.
Oh, I have a stretched septum piercing, as we mentioned before. So I was afraid of getting my face smashed in by a ball, but it didn't hurt.
Ah, yeah, piercings that could make it worse.
Yes, I'll be saline or salt watering my nose in the morning.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to follow up on the topic of the previous video, which is our own
The
experiences with,
scammers.
yes, and catfish.
Yeah,
I wanted to
that
talk about my own scamming experience since I failed to do that in the previous video. First
certainly go
one,
right ahead.
I'm going to talk about the thing where on a Facebook post, you comment a number or whatever, and you win a prize of at least 1,000 or a couple $1,000, and you
Oh,
go to
really?
inbox, yeah, yeah. Then
That's strange.
you are told how to claim that prize, which I'm going to tell you all with a spoiler alert on this. You have
Yeah.
to give away your PayPal or Venmo or Cash App info. in order to
Oh
claim that
God,
prize,
that
and
sucks.
you have to give them a lot of quote unquote fees in order to receive that prize. Another
That's
spoiler alert, you
our
don't get the
slur.
prize at all. You were scammed.
That is our slurred. My
It is.
opinion.
It was. It was. This particular time, it lasted for a week. This was right around the time one of my dogs passed away from old age.
Oh damn, I know the feeling about grief. Still going through that with my mother.
And to top that off, I lost my job the month before.
Oh damn.
Yep, so you can tell how desperate I was in that particular moment that I made that one mistake.
Yeah, I'm not
Ba-
laughing at you.
Basically, the person posing as a friend of mine was responsible. It's not the actual person, it's the person pretending to be that friend of mine. I only figured
Yeah,
this out after I had yet another one attempted on me, albeit via a different person, again, pretending to be a friend of mine. I don't have the screenshots for the first encounter, but I do have screenshots from the second encounter.
yes.
Basically, I ended up giving $100, but only this time out of curiosity to see what the person would pull next. And as predicted, the same line used as in the last scam. So I did not give the person any more dough this time around. It's not about to fall for
That's
that BS again.
good.
Hell no, hell no, hell no. Not happening. I ended up blocking the person,
That's
that
good.
particular account that was hacked. That is.
Yep.
Yeah, scams like this are done via hacked accounts of your friends. So, guys, if you ever get something from someone mentioning Cash App or anything
That
like Bitcoin, all that other stuff, yeah, do not respond to it. Instead, report the account and block them. Better that you be safe than sorry.
yeah, that's
Um,
true. Or report the message.
Absolutely. Wish I've done that sooner when the first time happened to me. First time I was royally screwed. I've lost $850 total as a result of that particular four
Eight
blessings
hundred
scam.
dollars? Blasted hell.
Yeah, it was part of my severance paycheck too.
Oh
Literally the majority of my
damn.
severance pay. Like, for real. Who does that?
Some asshole does that.
Especially a person hacking your friend's account and doing this stunt. Like, dude, get a life. If you're gonna do something like that, get a life. Touch some
Get
grass. Get a
touch the
real
grass.
job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving on to the next topic, my own catfishing experience that happened just a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, I met this particular individual in the game Adventure Quest 3D.
Oh boy, that's why I don't usually do those things.
Yeah, the person in question initially pretended to be a girl, but as the encounter went on, the person revealed themselves to be a guy. And then we had a very interesting conversation that lasted a few hours. And
Oh god.
at first, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I brushed it off as being a pleasant conversation and nothing more, which is why I don't have any screenshots of that particular part of the encounter. But the next part of the encounter happens a few days later on Discord. In game, I sent the dude a Discord request and we talked on Discord for a few days, and boy, oh boy, was it cringe. Dude was obsessed with me. One
Was he
example being
was
that he initially was not interested in playing Roblox, but then after he saw me playing Roblox, he decided, hey, I'm gonna install it just for you. Literally,
oh
that was the only
really?
reason I decided to go back to Roblox was just for me. Someone that he barely even knew.
Yeah, that's strange.
Uh-huh, but it gets even better. Day after that, I finally told him that I was in a relationship with someone else, and the
Uh-oh.
dude didn't took it too well. He started giving me his black pill BS, and after a few days,
Black
I was just
pill?
done. Black pill, it's when your mindset goes down the rabbit hole of the most egregious things. I don't
Mm,
really know how to properly describe it at the moment,
dark
but that's
thought?
basically what the dude had. Yeah, dark thought. Basically, those dark thoughts.
Oh man.
Yeah. And since then, he just wouldn't stop whining about, oh, I've been used and abused over and over again. And
I
he
would have kicked him.
I wish I did that moment, but you know, I wanted to have some sort of redemption arc for this person, but ultimately that never ever came through. There was no hope for that guy, so I was just like, F it. I was done. Blocked him on Discord. Then I came back on Roblox. He sent me a message basically threatening to come after me and my guild. But before he could say more, I blocked him on Roblox too.
Good.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. And it happened right around the time of my birthday, too. So, in a way, that was a
Oh
weird birthday
damn.
present. Yeah, like, for real. Touch
The
grass.
worst, yeah, worst thing I got was some dick pics. Pictures of guys' anatomy.
I know what that is, unfortunately.
Yippers. I just had to tell, yeah, those were the only things I ever had that went wrong. The anatomy pictures. Pictures of girls,
Uh,
boob or their front part or their back part or the guy's front part, their you know what, and I'd go like, okay, that's just crazy.
oh, yeah. I've received dick pics from a handful of guys before, and I'm just like, okay.
I wouldn't even go far with that if my boyfriend was online. I wouldn't. It's just
Don't.
a classy ass thing to do is to keep your damn clothing on. That
That's
was the
right.
worst I ever got was the what do you call it? Yeah, anatomy pictures as I call them. As okay, I'm getting eye full and I don't like it.
Why would you want to see a dick pic from a random ass stranger?
Or
Why?
anyone for that matter.
It's nasty. It's
It's
nasty.
gross. It's biohazardous. And I think it should be a
Yeah.
federal offense.
How it's not
Because
a federal offense is beyond me.
yeah, that is beyond me too. Is in both Canada and the U.S. I should say it should have been a federal offense in both countries because you cross, you don't know where that other a hole came from.
Right. Never know.
Yeah, and it's like I don't want to deal with dick pics or anatomy pictures. Sometimes I call them because sometimes it shows the female stuff,
Whoa.
the chest or their, you know,
What?
what.
Yeah. We're
And
not going to go into specifics just for the sake
yeah, I'm
of
not going to go there either. No, no, no.
don't want to have people bleach their brains out.
Bleach their brains out. Yeah, that's
Uh,
true. It's bad
oh
enough
yeah.
people do that already to people that they have to bleach their brains out.
Right? It's nasty. And trust me, there are worse. There were worse.
Really?
Yeah. Coprophilia. Coprophilia, it involves doo-doo.
Oh, BMs? Oh, God.
Or, as we like to call it, scat porn. I've seen plenty of
Uh,
those.
I don't like
Seen plenty of
those. I
those.
don't
Ew.
like anything.
God. Oh,
Yeah,
and then
that's gross.
there's such a thing as inflation art. If you want to know what
Inflation?
inflation art is, nope, we're not talking balloons, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking art depicting
Oh my
balloons.
God, I
No,
think I'm
we're
gonna have to.
talking like, for example, those posts on DeviantArt where a character has their breasts explode into a bigger size and it
Oh
gets
God.
bigger and bigger. That's what inflation art is. I've actually got subjected to inflation porn once on a role playing site. It was via DMs, as this particular site did not allow for any NSFW type role plays. But yeah, the loophole was the DMs, believe it or not.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to mention the
Oh
site in question because I don't want to get them in trouble over this, but that's what you may see from sites like that sometimes.
yes, I know.
Loopholes.
Twitter
It,
still has their NSFW.
yeah. Not everybody
That's
wants
annoying.
to see NSFW crap.
I'd say because it is pure.
I agree.
See that crap.
Technically, crap and are the same.
Yep.
Hang on.
Disgusting. That was disturbing, but anyways, and then there's romance scams. I've had a few of those.
We were going to talk about yet another
Yeah,
somewhat sort of a scam thing, except it's not entirely a scam. It's more so of yet another case of a random stranger being obsessed with me. This happened
yes,
time of the Peter Schilling Faker saga. Okay, so
yeah.
like with the Peter Schilling Faker saga, dude slid into my Instagram DMs. This was
Oh,
after
damn.
I accepted a request from him after several months. Stupid me. And
Not stupid, just human.
so I'm going to be reading off some of the screenshots I have of the encounter. The encounter lasted practically until the summer. It's almost well over 6 months. And
Wow. Since
the
then?
yeah, the interaction began on December 29th of all days. And then the guy said
Yeah.
my name, and I replied to him, mind if I ask how we know each other? And this is what he says. Yeah, he says he came across my profile and it got him crazy, and that he wants me in his poor life, and that he promises that I'll be very happy. Oh,
Oh, for God's sakes.
how that wasn't enough to turn me off right away is beyond me, but I wanted to give him a
It
chance.
didn't?
I gave him a chance. I gave him
Mm-hmm.
multiple chances, as a matter of fact. Then the guy asked me, okay, are you married or in a relationship? In a relationship. Keep in mind, this is to deter any single guys from trying to, get into my feelings.
Yes, I do. The relationship part with me is a fact, as I do have a boyfriend. The other thing is, I also would list that to scare off those kind of people too.
I forgot to mention the identity of the guy. For the sake of this video, we're going to call him by SC. Those are his initials. So SC then says, okay, I guess so. Was thinking if we could make it up to be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. The truth is that I have some feelings for you. And this
Oh,
is what
for
I
Christ's
wrote
sake.
to him. This is what I wrote to him. Well, just a little heads up. I won't date anybody I never met in person. And of course, the answer to that was, what if we get to see someday? Grammar. What if we get to see each other someday?
Someday, yeah.
And then he says, distance is never a barrier to love. And then he starts a video call with me. They say
Oh, for
true love
fuck's
does
sake.
not exist. And this was sent on February 1st, by the way. They say true love does not exist. I would love to prove them wrong. You are a true testimony of true love. I love dearly. Good morning from Nigeria.
Nigeria? Oh, God.
Yep,
I've had a
obviously
couple of those
Africa.
assholes. No offense to the Africans, but I've had a couple of those Nigerians.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, I'm smart enough not to note them. I don't know how to say this. I noted what they were up to. They were either looking for nudes or something to that effect.
Yeah, that part should have been obvious to me. Yet, ironically, he never got to that part throughout our 6 months of interaction. And I
Yeah,
said to him, good morning to you back. Usually, long distance relationships don't work out. No duh. And of course,
he
is
blew up.
he says that he was optimistic about this, our love, grammar again. Just give it a try. And I said, dear, no,
Yep.
okay. I don't know why you keep pushing me away. And I tell him that I just want to be friends. The first day I set my eyes on you, I knew I want you. Bro, you barely know me. You barely know me. And then he asked me for my WhatsApp, and I gave him my personal phone number, which is what is required to use WhatsApp, by the way. And I went ahead and did it anyway. And the
Okay.
conversation continued on to WhatsApp after that.
Into what kind of nature?
Oh, this goes into the creepy ick factor for obvious
Oh,
reasons.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, NSFW?
well, we didn't get to NSFW until we progressed later on in the encounter.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, like I stated earlier, dude was obsessed with me. He would get upset whenever I don't video call him back right away. Well, in my
Yeah,
defense,
they do
usually because I'm
that.
busy. It's usually because I'm busy with stuff, legitimate stuff. And yeah,
Yeah.
dude
And he
just
accused you of cheating and stuff?
amazingly, no, he didn't.
Oh, the ones I've had said you're dating someone else and I tell them to fuck off.
Man, and if only I did that, I would have, but I kind of wanted to entertain myself a bit longer. Just
Entertain yourself?
just to, it's just to see where it goes, see what he's gonna pull next. That's what I mean by entertain myself. Just to see what he was gonna pull next.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
What did he pull next?
And he asked me to buy a Google Play card for him. Not
Oh,
once, but 3 times. Third time, I was just like, F it.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow. I've experienced romance scams before, but that is ridiculous.
Yes, it's ridiculous indeed. And as obviously the case, those people usually don't have friends. This dude barely had any friends in real life.
Yeah, my mother fell for one of those freaks.
Oh, yes. You
Remember,
told me
remember?
that. You told me about that. And,
Yeah,
and how you said that he was a terrorist. He, oh boy.
yeah, that's the asshole that I'm talking about.
The ISIS dude. Oh, mm,
Out.
that was one major kick in the ass.
What?
It was that seemed to be one major kick in the ass. For one,
It
you and your
was
mother's
for me.
relationship was kind of on the rocks, as with a lot of family relationships at times. You know, happens to the better of us, but yeah, still gotta look out for your family when it comes to this, no matter what, because you never know.
And she didn't at the time.
Uh huh. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Parents, be careful. Be careful of how you interact with people because the children are gonna model that after you when they get older. Come on.
I did model that.
Good. Good. And then here is one of the important pieces. Can you only make my dream with your beautiful photos?
Oh, God.
Uh huh. Like I said, dude was obsessed with me, wanted to see my face practically 24/7.
Oh, for crying out
And I
loud.
told him, basically. And then I tried to talk him around that mindset he had towards me, but to no avail. And he had this habit of calling me babe. And I basically
Oh,
told him that, hey, unless your relationship with me, don't call babe or something along those lines. And he initially said he was sorry for offending me. And I said, all good, yada yada.
and then he started up again.
Started up again, yes.
What
And
did you?
he did the Google Play trick on me. You know, that part where he tried to get me to get a Google Play card for him.
Yep. Heard
Unsuccessful
of-
attempt on his part. I ain't doing that. Hell no. And then he mentioned something about getting a job, and
Well,
I congratulated him for getting that particular job.
yes. You
But
don't
here's
act
what he
like
said.
a terrorist.
No, he was no terrorist at all. He doesn't come off to me as a terrorist. But anyway, he's considering that he's new to this particular company that he worked at the time. Here's what he said. I want you to assist me to feeding until I get my first payment at the end of the month, no matter how little you could give me. And I said,
Oh, for
dude.
God's.
And yet he kept
Yeah.
insisting on trying to get to me, you know, get in a relationship with me. He's like, no, dude, no.
Oh my
Damn.
God. I stay clear of those people.
And then this was on March 25th, 2023. And he shows
Mm-hmm.
me a picture of the card that he wanted to buy for him. And he showed me a picture of the receipt and the gift card in question. And he basically wanted me to activate it for him in the store. And I was like, again. Yeah. Then I
Wow.
finally, then I'm going to get to the final part of this. Apparently, he didn't grasp the fact that being in a relationship means that I have to be committed to that one person. And
Yeah.
he even had the audacity to tell me that my boyfriend is not my husband. No, Sherlock.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I ended up blocking
One
him
of
after
those
that.
religious, one of those religious nutcases.
Yeah, pretty much. And he wasn't a Muslim. He was preparing to be a Christian.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I've heard of those.
Yep. I basically blocked him after that. But then he struck again a couple of times since then via a different number. Each time
Oh,
I
God.
was like, nope, did not want to deal with him again.
Yeah.
I also want to give a shout out to the show Catfish on MTV, one of the very few good reality shows on that channel. If you haven't
Oh,
watched it yet, please consider giving it a watch, as it will make your brain cells 10 times bigger than they were before. Trust me, you'll thank me for it later. This is from someone that doesn't watch it all that often, but when I do, my brain cell grows 10 times higher each time. So please watch that
interesting.
show,
So
even if
you're
on occasions. Sorry, were you saying something?
okay. No, what were you gonna say there? Your brain, you learn something every time you watch the show.
What I mean by that is that if you're going to be in a relationship online, be real. Be real with
Yes,
yourself.
that's true.
Otherwise, the
Very true.
consequences will be wacky like some of the episodes of that show out there. That's what I
Oh,
mean by that. You know, make your
I
brain
should
cells
have
10
put my
times bigger.
mother on that show. I should have put my mother on that show at the time.
That would have been pretty interesting to watch. But here's the thing, the channel is geared towards younger audiences, and considering how old her mom was, they probably wouldn't have accepted her, you know, as much as we were both like for that to happen. You know, it is what it is, but nevertheless, it would still be interesting to watch. And it's
Yep,
important to
it
know that even
would.
older people get catfished and scammed, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's
All,
true.
all right, I want to talk about hacking now.
Okay.
All right, so I have a personal story about my own hacking experience. This happened in early 2022, technically January 2022, but I didn't find out about it until my ex fiance brought to my attention that my older Instagram account is asking for his Cash App. And I'm just like, what? I looked it up. Sure enough, I was hacked. Yeah.
Damn.
It's one of those Cash App slash Bitcoin scammers.
I hate those freaks.
They are the pits. I hate them too. Dude, there's a wacky story regarding this. I
Yeah.
confronted the hacker directly via my personal account, and
Mm-hmm.
he revealed himself. And oh boy, it got wacky from there.
Yeah.
It really did.
What happened?
Dude, once again, became obsessed with me. And believe it or not, he gave me back my account. And I
Mm-hmm.
tried to fix it up to get it back to my own stuff, not the stuff that the hacker posted.
What
But
did he post?
unfortunately, like I said, January 2022, but I found out 2 months later. But
Yeah.
basically,
What?
what went down was if I did something he didn't like, he would make me lose access to it, and I have to regain access to it again. This continued
Oh.
for just a few weeks, but then
Oh
finally I
man.
was just like, F it. Specifically, straw that broke the camel's back was when he asked me for an Apple gift card to help
Oh,
his
another Nigerian.
another Nigerian. Yes, it was another Nigerian, like that SC guy from earlier. Again, I'm not giving out
Yeah.
the name, but he asked me
Okay.
for a $200 Apple gift card, and stupidly enough, I complied. I purchased it online, but then when it didn't work for him, he wanted me to go to the store to get it activated. He requested
Yeah.
another Apple gift card, and I was not willing to comply that
Uh.
time. And because of that,
And he
his
had.
account, I lost access to my older account for good. It was hard, but I
Oh.
eventually had to give it up for just so I could get my peace of mind back. It was not only wacky, but a bit traumatic.
Yes, it would have been.
I,
Let me tell. This might not be about hackers, but about my mother's catfish. I confronted him one time after I moved to the group home.
oh, let me guess.
I'm not
He,
afraid of those freaks. I am not afraid of those freaks. Called him to see you next Tuesday word and told him to stay the hell away from my mother and my father because they were married. And that if he didn't avoid, that there would be some grave consequences. When I mean grave, meaning him in the ground.
yeah, yeah. Anyone who
And then
takes
he
advantage of it,
threatened me with torture.
why am I not surprised? He's one of those
Yeah,
ISIS terrorists.
yeah, but I got over it after a while. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay him an extra thought
That's right, because they're not worth an extra thought, indeed.
or an extra fart.
Yes, fart too. Back
Yeah.
to the Instagram hacking situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason he requested an Apple gift card was because his mother was getting progressively sicker and sicker, and that only me giving him an Apple gift card would save her life, or at least give
Oh,
her a
for
diagnosis
God.
as to what's going on with her. It was
Yeah.
stressful. Yeah.
Wow. Also, my ex-boyfriend, he who shall not be named, had hacked my Facebook many times to make me look like an ISIS terrorist.
Dude. Dude needed to touch
Yeah.
grass.
Huh?
I
He
said
needs to
that the
touch.
Brian dude needs to touch grass.
Yes, he does. I touch grass. More like what's underneath the grass.
Ooh. Burn.
Yep. Yep. He
What an
was a
a-hole.
real ass. He did that 3 times, and I don't know how many times I had to change to Facebook because of that freak.
Yeah, but thankfully there hasn't been any word from him since then.
That's good, yes.
Otherwise, I would have known about it by now. So,
Y- Yeah, and I probably would have told you, you would have had to confront him again. That BV guy, yeah, he was a real genius.
yup. Otherwise, he wouldn't have hacked your accounts.
That's right,
And
and he
most,
only hacked him because I am in a new relation. Well, was in a new relationship. It's not so new now.
right? It's been around for many months. It's still going strong.
Yep. Yeah.
Please make this last. Please make this particular
Yeah.
relationship last. Give Wickid the happy ending
Yes.
she deserves. Damn it.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, the genius I had, yeah, he was smart enough to hack my Instagram account too. He also got on me for not keeping his friends on my account center. That is for the old Instagram. And guess what happened when I didn't comply? Lost access to it. One of those 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that must sound like ransomware.
It's or the
What are
equivalent
they?
of it. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, lesson learned. Don't give out your phone number to a hacker
Assholes.
ever. Yeah. This all started because I gave a phone number to yet another one of my friends who was claimed to be hacked and they needed my information to help get it back. Only to realize months later that I've been screwed big time. But
Oh.
and that me being screwed was that of the Instagram hacking. Yeah. Don't give out your personal information to people, even those claiming to be your Facebook friends.
Or your friends in general.
Uh-huh. You just got to be careful. I hate repeating
Yep.
myself, but it's to get the point across.
Yep.
Alrighty, with that said and out the way, please be sure to like this video, comment on it, more so comment on it because it'll help the algorithm, and hit the bell button, and most importantly, share this with your friends. Spread the
And
love.
subscribe.
Yes. And we will see you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday.
Hope you guys learned from this as much as the
Yes,
last
I
video.
do. Yes, I hope you learn from this. Grow those brain cells.
Yes, grow them. They need a lot of watering and nourishment.
Yep, eat a lot of fish.
Yes, eat lots of fish too. Salmon is my favorite. So is tuna.
Oh, those are my favorite too, and so is shrimp.
Shrimp. I forgot to mention shrimp. Yes, shrimp too.
I have had lobster one time, crab meat, and well, anything that would swim except for vugu, which is that toxic sushi from the blowfish. I wouldn't touch that.
I wouldn't blame you. But yes, I love sushi in general.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only raw meat that's good for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now.
All right, everybody, you take care. See you later. Queuing
See you
epic
later.
outro now. Oh, yeah, I forgot. My avatar doesn't have arms. That's a wrap.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I am just a soothsayer.